These backdrops will help you take your ACBA toy photography to the next level.
Vascotoys, action figure dioramas and props.
I'm excited to announce 2 new backdrops in our large backdrop collection. All of our backdrops at this size, our larger size, are 30 inches wide and 16 inches tall. They're 5 millimeters thick, and they each come with 2 3D printed stands. And this is what the stand looks like. It's just a little stand that you can fit the 5 millimeter sheet right inside, and they hold them up perfectly so that you can have them used in your displays. I'm going to show you the 5 different designs that we currently have for our 30-inch by 16-inch ultra board backdrops. Now, these are designed by me, but they're professionally printed here locally. When you place your order, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks lead time to get the backdrop, and then I ship it directly to the customer. So the first one that I created is just this city skyline, which is supposed to be daytime. It's got 3 different layers of buildings. It really helps if you're putting this behind sort of a city scene where you've got some buildings and this is in the background. It really fills that space nicely. And especially if you use depth of field, you can blur this a little bit and get some really nice effects. So this is the first one that we did, and it was pretty well received, so I decided to do some other variations of this. So the second one that I did was our red night backdrop, which is the same building structure as what you saw. The building layers are different colors, and then of course the sky is red, and we have a moon here. A lot of people like to use this for Gotham. I like to use it for all kinds of things, and I think that it's something that really adds some good versatility to shots and things like that. So the third one is very similar to this. We had a lot of people that liked the red backdrop, but they thought that, the red didn't really work for their purposes, so I did create a dark blue night version as well. So again, it still has the 3 layers of buildings in the same locations, a little bit different coloring, and then it has the dark blue with the moon there. So this can really work for loads of different things. Again, like these nighttime backdrops, I love Batman, so I typically have shot Batman in these, but you can do all kinds of things with these. And debuting for the first time in this video, we have 2 new backdrops. So the first one is our Emerald Sky backdrop. Now this one is inspired by Dragon Ball Z Planet Namek, but you can use it for a host of things. You can use it for Star Wars shots, you can use it for Cosmic Legion shots, and other space sort of figure shots. So this one is a gradient. You've got white to green, you've got the clouds, and I think it works really well. I've used it a ton lately, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And for those of you who maybe aren't interested in the green one, I also have a blue version. So this one, of course, is more generic. It's a gradient from white to blue. Got regular kind of cumulus clouds, and this is called our cumulus clouds piece. And it is something that I think is going to work really well for a variety of things. You could put it behind terrain. You could put it behind a city scene if you wanted to. You could do so many different things, use all kinds of different figures with it, and I just think it's something that is really going to help people up their toy photography game. There are some other backdrops out there that are not rigid. This is a solid ultra board piece, and the reason that I did it that way as opposed to something that you could roll up on a lighter material was because I wanted them to be a little bit more durable. I didn't want anyone to have seam lines in their backdrops. And also, I wanted to make sure that, they would hold up over time. So one of the things that's cool about Ultra Board, I'm going to show you guys a quick demonstration. I've just got some water and a paper towel. These are water resistant. So if for some reason you spill water on them or something like that, I'm going to show you, what happens when they get wet, which is essentially nothing. So we're going to go ahead and spray this thing. You can see it's beading up, right? Just the water just beads up on it. There's no paint bleed or anything like that. And then you can go ahead and just take your paper towel and just wipe it off. And You can see there's no damage to it, no additional damage. There's no bubbling of the material. There's no paint bleed. So you've got something that's pretty durable in this. Now, if you went and tried to snap this thing, it would snap. But if you bump into it or anything like that, you should be pretty good. And that's really one of the main points that I wanted to have on a rigid backdrop. Now, although these are super durable, and I'm very proud of the quality of the backdrops, I did want to let you know that it is possible for them to scratch. I have a couple of scratch marks, which I don't even think you guys can see on camera, that have happened just over the years of handling my copy. And honestly, even though I can see them here, I never see them in my toy photography shots. And I've used this backdrop quite a bit. They never come up because normally I'm focusing on figures. But the reason I mention that is I just want you to know, although they are pretty durable, you know, there's a chance that they could get damaged. So it's always best to try to handle these with as much care as possible. I think you guys have heard enough from me about these backdrops. Let's see what my customers have to say about them. Thank you so much for checking out our new backdrops today. If you guys are interested in buying these, there's two ways you can do it. For our US-based customers, you can buy them at www.vascotoys.com. And for our international customers, you can buy these on our eBay account, which is linked in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you liked our cumulus cloud and our emerald sky backdrops. And I hope that I'll see you in the next episode.